And then, like, I don't think I can drink that much hot chocolate.
Hot?
Words.
Okay.
Good enough? My hot chocolate is cold, but it won't fit in his convection oven, and it's also too minty.
You have a lot of problems.
I do have a lot of
What it sounds like to me.
A lot of first world props.
Hi, welcome to Unscripted with Nathan Provost, Stephanie Smith, and whoever the hell says they want to be a guest. We've got up to 10 questions, 2 answers for each, and absolutely no scripts, but multitudes of backgrounds. Make sure you send them in 1920 by 1080. Boom. Enjoy the show.
Hi!
Well,
Come
to
another
episode
of Script.
and episode 138.
It is Monday, October 6th. Background from spray paint. I've never heard that name, so if you're new, welcome. And
I think I've heard that name before.
I really like this background a lot. It's kind of simple, but it's definitely professional looking. You know, it's like the blue one, where it's like all blue, but then everything's like outlined white.
Wait, the one where like Pinkie Pie's on my side and
Eminem Rap God is on my side.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
It's really professional looking, and I like it a lot. So thank you for that. And it's 1920 by 1080, so that's a bonus.
Dude, that is amazing. That's the right size. You're a boss.
Man.
Unlike the person who made our intro, which is from Primeval DK.
It's not 1920 by 1080, but actually, we should have specified this before. I understand that if you're gonna film yourself for the intro, not everybody can afford a full HD 1080p camera.
True.
So Primeval DK doesn't. That's why it's not 1920 by 1080. So
Yeah.
I understand. I will say that we can say that every day this week.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, it's okay. You don't have to go out and buy a full HD camera just because.
I don't think they would have anyway.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
He has a dinosaur camera.
Question number
1.
That OK player asks, who is your worst enemy? Now, we've had this before. But my answer is different, I think. Well, maybe not. Did I say Nate Haley last time?
I think so.
I think my answer still changed because I haven't seen him in so long.
Yeah, he's
so.
kind of irrelevant since he graduated.
Huh. I don't know who my worst enemy is.
Is it me?
Mm-hmm. Oh. My
Um,
worst enemy. I love everybody.
Unscripted fans. No, dude, I love you guys. They're like my best non-enemies.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. I don't know. I don't really have like an arch nemesis.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm sorry. Can I just give a general answer and say people who horribly mistreat animals or other people?
Okay.
Specifically factory farmers.
I'll go with
I don't
that.
know. That's one of the worst ways.
I'll go with that. Get a little closer. Ooh, okay, that's good. I think actually my answer last time was Dalton, but that's also irrelevant now because he's not so involved in our lives these days.
Yeah, I know.
Question number.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. No, you're my worst enemy. Question number.
Dos.
Primeval DK asks, have you seen Rainbow Rocks yet? If so, what do you think of it? I actually haven't, but
I was
want
hoping
to.
you would understand what he's talking about. I have no idea what he is talking
It's a
about.
My Little Pony movie. Where have you been? I told you about this a billion
Wait,
times.
is it a new movie?
Yeah, kinda.
Like how new?
Dude, I said we should watch it today. Like last night, I was like,
Really?
oh, we should watch that at some point during the sleepover.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because Nick Noel told me it's on YouTube.
Huh.
I wonder if he ever watches these. If you're watching this, I love you, Brody. Yeah. I'm sure it's great, though. We're gonna watch it later, and then I will message you and give you a review.
Okay. Or just ask again on this episode, and hopefully by then we'll have watched it, and then we can give a review.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna message you. Just ask again, and we will have seen it.
Question number
3.
London Brown asks, what makes you feel like pulling the covers back over your head and staying hidden in bed all day long? I don't really have a reason. When I wake up, I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just really tired. Usually when I'm really tired, like on school mornings, it's not even because I stayed up late. Like, it just kind of happens randomly. Like, it'll randomly be worse some days than other days. It's weird.
I just never want to get up every morning.
Yeah. Like, I just go to bed when I'm tired, because, like, my grandparents are always telling me if I shut off my laptop and crap and I just lay in the dark and try to go to sleep, that I'll be able to sleep, but it doesn't work that way, no. Then all these, like, bad thoughts and all this guilt comes back to me, and, like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep myself distracted until I'm tired enough to fall asleep, and then I'll go to sleep.
And then you end up messaging me because of certain thoughts you've had.
Yeah, not always you. Sometimes I'll just message people and be like, I'm so sorry! Sometimes I just need to go back on Facebook and then post a really depressing status, and then I'll try to distract myself again, and then I'll be alright, and then sometimes I delete the status, and then I go to bed. I have issues. Do not leave me completely alone. Like, I need some sort of distraction.
I need some sort of distracted.
Like, I don't understand how depressed people worked before technology. Like, how did they even survive?
They didn't.
I mean, not that I'm, like, clinically depressed, but, yeah.
Yeah. I go through...
When I wake up feeling like that makes me want to do that also. What?
I go through... I wouldn't say depression, but I also wouldn't say minor depression. I go through what's in between minor and depression.
Yeah.
What's in between that?
Extreme sadness?
Okay. I go through extreme sadness usually, sometimes a couple times a day, but, well, okay. Yeah, sometimes a couple times a day, usually just once a day.
Yeah, same.
Thinking, just thought of, like, all my dreams of, like, becoming a famous rapper, becoming a famous YouTuber, just the thought of that may not happening.
Oh, never mind the same part then.
I go through that thought every day, and I get very sad when I think of that. I don't think I've ever...
I know that's not going to happen to me. I've already given up on that.
I don't think I've ever had that thought when I first wake up, though. So that's kind of irrelevant to this question. But it was relevant to what you were saying.
Yeah. Feeling like that. The extreme tiredness. When it's really warm under the blankets and it's, like, really cold in my room because I don't have a heater in there, and, like, well, you do.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a heater in there, and sometimes it's, like, really cold, like, in the winter. Yeah. Although, I wouldn't say all day long. That just makes me want to sleep for longer, but, like, long enough to miss my bus.
Yeah.
Like, halfway through the school day, I'd say. Question number
4.
Primeville DK asks, have you ever met any celebrities and taken selfies with them?
I have a story to tell about this one, so you go first.
Grace and Chance. You tell your story, I'll try to think of more.
So in, was it 2012 or 2011?
2011, if you're talking about,
Yes, it was 2011. I went to the Digi Tour, which is a tour of YouTubers. And, so, and there was Daystorm, Dave Days, and the Key of Awesome, and there was some other people that I haven't really heard of. Also, Nice Peter and Epic Lloyd were supposed to go, but they ended up not going, and somebody should ask why down below, because that's a whole nother story that I could tell some other time. But anyway, so I really wanted to. Daystorm was my main person. I was a really huge fan of him then. I still am now, but not so much. But I remember, I don't remember why, but that morning I was just in a rush to go, and I didn't get to put on deodorant. And, you know, at the concert, when you're, like, you know, jumping and stuff, you know, you sweat.
Yeah.
And so and by the time it ended, by the time I got to the meet and greet, I had pretty bad BO. Like, only when I lifted up my arms. But as long as I kept my arms to my side, like, it wasn't bad. Mm-hmm. And so I really wanted to take a selfie with him. But, you know, he did the arm thing where you put your arms across each other. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And that's why I didn't take a selfie with him. Because I didn't want Daystorm smelling my BO.
Wait, like you were that close? Like he put his arm around you and everything? Or you're saying that would have happened?
Well, yeah, I was that close to, like it was actually this size of table. He was standing right here, and we're right here. That's the meeting, and, you know, you walk down the line, meeting all the people, and you're like, hey, what up? And then, like, when you take a selfie, he kind of leans over the table, and you kind of lean over, and you're like this, and you take a selfie.
So he, like, put his arm around you, and then you chickened out at the last
No,
second?
no, we didn't get that far. I just wasn't like, hey, can I take a selfie with you? I just didn't ask.
Dude, I would have asked anyway.
You
You didn't have to put your arm around him.
But that would have been awkward if I didn't, and he did.
True. But it would have been more.
My brother and his friend got selfies with him, though. You should go to youtube.com/mattsvlog. And that's my brother's channel, and you will find the whole concert on there.
Cool. Didn't you meet Dave Days?
I did.
Yeah.
And I met the main guy from the Key of Awesome as well.
I don't think you ever told me that.
I did tell you that.
I don't think you did. I've met like local bands and taking selfies with them, like people at Six Flags, like Girls Night Out, Kick It, people you guys have probably never heard of.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. Also Kyle Ray, who's like really a local singer. Like he wasn't even at Six Flags. He was at this thing called Nostalgia Day. That's like the celebration of Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Which this year we called it Celebrate Palmer, which I liked it better when it was Nostalgia Day. But yeah, so there's been that. I like halfway met Justin Bieber, but I didn't get a selfie with him, but I just wanted to mention that. Like, I saw him, like, and he saw me, like, through the fence, but we didn't get to talk to him or anything. It's just like a 2-second thing, but it's still really awesome because he's Justin Bieber and he's so famous.
Yeah.
Who else have I met and taken selfies with?
I don't know.
I must have told you stories.
You told me many stories, but I don't know.
I've told you many stories in general, haven't I?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just randomly tell you a story, like, hey, one time me and Kaylee, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not always Kaylee, but a lot of the time.
Question number
5.
This is from Ask FM because we didn't get many questions on Monday. We haven't been getting many questions on Monday lately, but it's only been Monday. It's weird. Anyway, where do you fall asleep besides your bed?
Well, 3 nights ago now, actually. I fell asleep on the couch. 2 nights ago, I fell asleep in your bed.
Well, it doesn't really count.
I swear I fell asleep and it's not my
Okay,
bed.
well, 3 nights ago, I fell asleep on your bed.
Yeah.
And I've also, I don't remember when the last time was, but I've fallen asleep in the car, fallen asleep
same.
at the movies.
Oh, yeah, same. I did that, like, what movie were we seeing?
I fell asleep when we saw The Equalizer.
That's what it was.
But I
yeah.
didn't miss much of the movie because I actually really wanted to see it. I was really interested in it.
Yeah, like I remember waking up and I was like, whoa, who's that really pretty girl? And you're like, oh, she's that prostitute who's in the beginning of the movie. And I was like, whoa, she looks so much more normal now.
I know, I was like, she has a life now.
Yeah, she's not a sexual object. She's a person with a life. Good for her. Yeah. I mean, obviously, at sleepovers, I've fallen asleep in, like, sometimes other people's beds, sometimes
The floor.
the couch, sometimes the floor with, like, blankets and stuff. Sometimes chairs. I fall asleep in, like, my own chair in the living room. I mean, not my chair, kind of my grandpa's chair, but, like,
Yeah, I've fallen
it's
asleep
my
on couches
spot.
many times.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, mostly like sleeping over at my friend Noah's house. Always sleep on the couch. Sleep over at my friend Kyle's house. Always sleep on the couch. Well, it's always the couch.
I feel like during that time period when I went to Destiny's almost every day, like that summer, I fell asleep in pretty much every place in her house. Like I fell asleep on that table once. I just yeah.
It's very strange.
Thanks for watching
Episode number
138. Comment your questions down below, not in the search bar or the address bar. That's what that's called.
Make and send us your backgrounds. Make sure they are 1920 by 1080.
Also, you can make and send us intros. Try to keep them under 30 seconds. And make sure they are also size 1920 by 1080.
You were going this way, and I was going this way, so it was
like a shark. Like their heads go one way or their tails go the other way.
Okay.
This is my shark tail. Do not argue with my shark tail.